The summary of the book, Train to Pakistan, is a powerful and thought-provoking novel written by Kushwant Singh, an acclaimed Indian author and journalist. Set during the turbulent time of partition in 1947, the book delves into the human cost and societal upheaval brought about by the violent division of British India into two separate nations, India and Pakistan. The story is primarily set in the fictional village of Mano Madra, situated in Punjab, a region deeply affected by the partition. Mano Madra is a serene and idyllic village, where Sikhs and Muslims have lived together in harmony for generations. However, as the political winds of independence and religious divide sweep through the country, the lives of the villagers are irreversibly altered. The novel introduces us to a diverse set of characters, each representing a different aspect of the human experience during these tumultuous times. The protagonist, Jagat Singh, is a simple and mentally challenged Sikh man who works as a beastie, water carrier. Despite his disability, Jagat is loved and protected by the villagers. Another prominent character is Iqbal, a young educated Muslim, who is deeply passionate about his community and wishes to protect them from the impending chaos. As the partition takes effect, violence engulfs the region, and the once peaceful village becomes a hotbed of religious tension and communal riots. The train that passes through Mano Madra symbolizes the partition, as it brings both hope and horror to the people. Trains full of refugees from both sides arrive, carrying stories of atrocities and suffering, forcing the villagers to confront the horrors of the partition firsthand. At the heart of the story is the complex relationship between Jagat and Nouran, a Muslim girl who is abducted during the riots and taken to Mano Madra. Nouran is brutally raped by a gang of rioters, and Jagat finds himself entangled in the consequences of this heinous act. Despite the tragedy and the religious differences between them, Jagat and Nouran find solace and comfort in each other's company. As the situation worsens, the village is torn between staying united or succumbing to the divisive forces tearing their nation apart. The local magistrate, Hukam Chand, is faced with the difficult task of maintaining order and peace in Mano Madra. He is torn between his duty as an officer of the law and his empathy for the villagers, leading to moments of moral ambiguity. In the midst of the chaos, Iqbal and the village's spiritual leader, the Malvi, attempt to keep the villagers united and resist the hatred spreading among the communities. Their efforts to bridge the religious divide, however, are met with resistance from external forces and vested interests that seek to exploit the situation for personal gains. As the story unfolds, the brutal reality of the partition becomes increasingly evident. The villagers are caught in a vortex of violence and destruction, with their lives hanging in the balance. The novel poignantly portrays the impact of hatred and communalism on ordinary people who were once friends and neighbors, now driven to turn against one another. In the end, the novel leaves readers with a sense of profound sadness and introspection. It highlights the consequences of hatred, the brutality of communal violence, and the tragedy of innocence caught in the crossfire of political upheavals. Kushwant Singh's Train to Pakistan is not merely a historical account of partition but a timeless commentary on the destructive power of intolerance and the importance of compassion and humanity during times of crisis. In conclusion, Train to Pakistan is a gripping and emotionally charged novel that serves as a reminder of the horrors of the partition. Through its well-crafted characters and powerful narrative, Kushwant Singh brings to life the devastating impact of communalism and the resilience of the human spirit even in the darkest of times. The book stands as a poignant testament to the importance of learning from history and promoting unity and empathy to prevent such tragedies from recurring in the future.